Hey there, welcome to today's episode, Breaking the Silos, where we will explore how we could build an unified post sales ecosystem. When your CSM, support, and finance lead each have a different answer to how is the customer doing, you don't have a reporting problem, you have an operating model problem. It happens in almost every post sale organization above a certain size. Customer success is tracking health scores and NPS. Support is tracking ticket volume and resolution time. Finance is tracking ARR, renewal rates, and payment history. Professional services is tracking project milestones and utilization. And nobody's reports agree with anybody else's. This isn't just an inconvenience, it erodes trust in data, slows decision making, and critically means that signals which should trigger action get lost between teams. A customer who's raising tickets at twice their normal rate, whose health score just dropped, and whose renewal is in 45 days is a five alarm fire. But if those three facts live in three different systems and nobody has connected them, the fire smolders undetected. Post sale silos form for a predictable set of reasons. Each function gets stood up at a different point of time in a company's growth, usually in response to a problem rather than a plan, like we spoke about in our newsletter. Each function picks its own tools, often whatever the team lead was most familiar with from their previous company. And each function optimizes its reporting for its own quarterly review rather than for a shared view of customer health. The result is a post sale organization that collectively knows more than any individual function but can't act on that collective knowledge because nobody has built the connective tissue. The solution is not a single super platform. It's a deliberate architecture that defines what data each function owns, what data it shares, and how the shared data is used to drive coordinated action. Start with a single customer record as your North Star. Every system, CRM, support desk, product analytics, financial system, should be able to contribute to and read from a canonical view of that customer. This doesn't require replacing all your tools. It requires choosing one system of record, almost always your CRM, and building the integration discipline to keep it current. Next, define your shared metric set. Every team should have its own operational metrics. CS teams track adoption, support tracks resolution time, finance tracks ARR. But there should be a small set of cross functional metrics that every leader reviews together: composite health score, revenue at risk, time to value for new customers, expansion rate by segment. These shared metrics create shared accountability. Now, how do we build this bridge or how do we break the silos? The first thing we need to do is run a data audit for your top 20 accounts. Ask each function what they know about the customer. Map where this information lives and where the gaps are. Next, define your data ownership model. Who is responsible for keeping each data point current? Remember, shared ownership is no ownership at all. Next, build a cross functionally weekly cadence of about 30 minutes. CS, support, and finance leads reviewing the same dashboards. Disagreements about the data surface the gaps. Next, instrument your handoffs. Implementation to CS handoffs, CS to renewal handoffs, escalation handoffs. Each one should create a data record, not just some email chain which is sitting somewhere else. Finally, introduce a unified account health view. Even a well maintained spreadsheet that pulls from each system is better than four separate reports that never talk to each other. The post sales leaders who are best positioned as AI becomes central to the function are the ones who have already built this data foundation. AI can only surface insights from data that exists, is accurate, and is connected. If you haven't done the plumbing yet, now is a very good time to start. Stop building reports in silos and start building connections. If your team is still running fragmented reports and you want to talk about how to connect the dots, reach out. I've done this across multiple organizations and I'm happy to share the playbook.